Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Built Prado. Today, I'm doing a review on the Engel fridge I have. Now this is the MT-V 40 litre fridge slash freezer. Now I got this for my 21st around half a year ago. And yeah, never skipped a beat, really good quality. Everyone knows Engel. Anyone who's ever told you will say Engel's the best brand to go for camping fridges. It's made out of a better material than the plasticky crap you get from King's and like Waco and all those sort of brands, because this has actually got like steel, aluminium and metal in there. Now here I'm just giving you an example of how many cans it can hold. Now this is because it's a 40 litre fridge, it's going to be able to hold 2 litre milks and all that sort of regular sized items, and because of the cage it means you can just carry that and chuck it in here and take it up quite easy. So that's really handy if you're trying to grab something at the bottom of the fridge. Now when I was at VCF, which is where I bought it from, they were trying to sell me the version that had the wall that slides in and out, but I didn't want to get that because it was $150 more, and if you wanted to have just a fridge, for example, it came with 2 cages because it had the dividing wall, so you'd have to buy a cage like this separately, which is another 50 bucks. So it was going to be like over $200 more to get it, and I'm only going to use this for weekend camps. So if I have frozen meats or whatever, they're going to defrost by the time it's Sunday to have lunch or dinner Saturday night. So I don't need the freezer. I'm never going to have anything that long inside of it. And if I do, I'll just put it on freezer. So like, I don't need that. So that's why I went with the fridge one in the end. And yeah, now I'm just going to run you through some of the features it has. Okay guys, so what you get with the fridge in the box, you get a 240 volt outlet for your fridge if you want to run it in the house. And then over here you get a 12 volt if you want to run it in the car. Now these have different plugs, as you can see. And this is just for the back here. So they just run on different plugs, nothing too fancy. And you've also got a little fuse up there in case that blows, you can change that out. Now, it also comes in this very high quality case. Now, at the time, mine was advertised for free, so I didn't have to pay for it. So, as you can see here, the fridge itself, it's still in immaculate condition, but the case has taken all the hits. So as you can see in here, it's a little bit dirty from all the sand and stuff getting in there, but the actual fridge itself is protected. Now up here we just have the temperature controls, pretty simple, but pretty much this is off, and then where it is between here, this is about between 4 and 1 degrees. This is refrigerator mode, and then anything beyond that is when it gets to freezer mode. And what it displays here on the screen isn't an accurate reading, it's just telling you roughly what it is, as it says here in this message. Now, if I come around over here, there's a little zip here, and this is just a storage compartment. You can put miscellaneous stuff in there. So that's an updated to this model. The old model didn't have that. And then just down here as well, we've also got the compressor. So this whole section here has got the compressor in it for the fridge, and then this part here is the fridge. Now a lot of the plastic sort of fridges, they have this compressor part down here a bit more, and in this part up here is actually more storage, which is good because it'll be like really it'll be like 100 mil deep, so you can put little stuff in there you can grab quickly, but this fridge sadly doesn't really have that option. Now in the fridge now, we've got this wall for insulation around the edge, but Engel, they give you this green mat, and the whole idea is when this gets dirty, you just pull that out and then give that a clean, and then this is clean in here. So pretty good idea. That's not a bad way to do it. And then over here, we just have a little torch that turns on when you open the fridge. My grandpa's model doesn't actually have this, so that's a really good upgrade for when you're getting in the fridge at night and you need to be able to see what you're grabbing. That torch comes on, so that's very nice. Now when you actually get it out the box, the only thing you have to install are these handles. So there's just one on this side, and there's also one on this side here, and this is obviously just so you can pick it up and move it around. And yeah, that's one of the good reasons to have those handles on there. All right, now down here we just have a little storage compartment. This is where I keep my plugs all the time. I just put them in here so I don't lose them. I don't want to get those lost. So, but that's the majority of the case really. So all I can do now is probably plug it in and show you how it runs. Okay guys, we're just in the back of the Prado here, Now, if I come up here, you can just have a look. See, it's on, so right now it's indicating that it's 12 degrees inside the fridge. Now that's because we've just opened it and used it, but it's on its way to refrigerating mode. So if I spin this knob here, what it's flashing is what it will try and get to. So if I go back here, I normally like to get at 3 degrees because it doesn't freeze the drinks to that point. It will just keep them cold, because I had it on 1 degrees and it was just freezing them all and it was terrible. So I've got that on 3 degrees now, and it will work its way there. It's on 12 right now. And as you can see, you can just hear it hum along in the background. And to get in there, you just open this little latch, and there it is on there. And there's that little light I was talking about earlier on. But yeah, really good quality. And the old model, actually this case, see how it's shaped like this? The old model, this case went the whole way across, which means when you're undoing this latch, you had to get your hands down in here and fight against it, but they've updated it by doing this stitching like so, and now you can get easy access to the handle and pop it open. And these are just little things that they've improved on compared to the previous model, so that's a really handy thing. And the way this case is put on is literally, you throw it over top, and then you just get the feet in the little hooks at the bottom, and then this part gets velcroed on like so, just between the bar there. So it's always going to look like this, always going to have these sort of ripples in the material there, but that's just how it's run. And then same with this thing down here, that clips on down there like that. And this is how I run it in my car. Like I've shown in previous videos, just got the battery box there with the 115 amp battery in there, and then that's earthed through the wall here, and then on the other side that's connected to the rear of the fridge, and it just sits in there like that. And if I ever want a drink, I just come in here, open that and grab it in there. The only thing I will say though is that this is quite high off the ground. I'm not sure if you can really see how high it is, but it's really high. So I might have to get a fridge slide just so it comes out to here, and then I can pull the drinks out, because even for me who's 6'4", I can't actually see really what I'm getting in here, and I have to use one hand to open the fridge and grab something out. But yeah, so that's the fridge. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. A bit of a different video, but I just thought I'd show you what I thought about the fridge and how I use it. And yeah, let me know if there's anything that I missed, or anything you want to comment on. And yeah, Engel's a good brand. It will go the distance unlike all the other competitors. And if you don't believe me, just look at everyone else's opinion online. So yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.